Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at Shieldwall and on the newest map. You remember they patched the game a week or so back? So the Roman campaign has been expanded with 3 new battles, or 3 new maps. You remember Siege of Alexandria was the last one I played, and it was the last map available. But now we have a new one, the Battle of the Nile, that we're gonna play today. And I'm super excited to have a new map, and I hope to everything that it's not gonna be a map with catapults, because I'm really tired of catapults. But still, this is gonna be really cool to see what's going on with the new maps. Caesar doesn't have his crown anymore. If we take up the map, we have 2 opponents. Okay, the map looks simple enough. You can't hire from the center flags. You can only hire from your base, or if you capture the base from someone. And if you read from before we started it, one of them are gonna play as Greeks, and the other is gonna play as Egypt. So this is gonna be really cool. At least I have a fort. I'm so happy that I have a fort, because it makes it a lot easier to defend, obviously. But it looks like I need to see how the computers move on what areas they focus on. For example, if E only focus on D and F, and C only focus on B and D, yeah, it will kind of look like the first map that we played, the Battle of Arar, I guess. Okay, blue hasn't gone for this one so far. But if you look up to the left, you see that both of my opponents have 50% more gold income the entirety of the game. And of course that seems a bit unfair, but fortunately I'm playing Rome, so I will be able to get a main sign for my standard to get 30% increased income. I actually think I will be going for that. So I level the playing field as fast as possible, and they are already going for my base. Now that's brave. I would also think that it's really just throwing money down the trash, because yeah, their soldiers have no chance against my defenders. But hey, it's really good that my standard got some more experience, only 20, but still. So I'll hire a couple of more shield guys and a couple more militia, and I will not be expanding my army until I'm ready to start taking over bases or something like that, because I guess I will need to be very mobile, and since they have more economy than I throughout the entire game, most likely I'm just gonna throw money in the garbage by fighting them. So I'm gonna start out just capturing these bases, F and B, and interrupt as much as possible, and also blow my horn as much as possible to double the effect of my main standard when I have 30% increased income. And then I will most likely, since purple has already started to attack my base, I guess that's my main adversary. So I will focus on taking down that fort. I also need to see which flags blue are aiming for. But so far they have the majority of the field. They have 3. And purple didn't run straight for F, because they had it, obviously. So it looks like they are going for D as well. So E seems to be going for F, A, and D, and C only goes for D and B. There's a lot of letters, but it's always good to know which areas your opponent will focus on. And there they go. Now purple are running for C, I guess. No, for B. So the flags are B, F, and D. And hopefully they're gonna fight each other over there to give me some more time to recuperate. And there I have 250, changing the main, choosing rather the main sign to get 30% gold per minute, blowing my horn immediately, so I get increased income from this flag. But it only lasts for 5 seconds in the beginning. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the effects on the flags only last if the flags are in reach of the standard. So I won't get 30% gold income from all of my flags, but rather just the one that the standard bearer is standing close to. So then that's important, of course, to stay close to the flags, but I also want to run around and see if I can take B, or maybe blue will even do that for me. Oh, they actually had a little fight over there. That's good. They're throwing some money down the trash. Purple is really all over the place. I mean, they are attacking my base, and they are attacking blue base, and they are everywhere. It doesn't seem like... Yeah, I will not take this confrontation. No, thank you. And now purple is overtaking my F. And it's okay, I'm gonna let them take it, because as soon as they take it, they're gonna leave to go for another flag, and then I'll just swoop in and reclaim it. Because purple, oh, they're actually gonna come for my base. I love that, because then I can stand right back here, and my standard can get some nice experience points. If I can hit with a single spear throw. And it seems also like Greek is having Alexander the Great as their hero. So of course they're gonna have like Macedonian-esque troops. And they differ, of course, from if they had like Leonidas or something like that. And now I got a new sign for my standard, and I choose to go for... I have my main sign giving me a gold per minute, so I will pick damage and attack speed. Not heal as much, but rather making them as efficient as possible with damage, because I will need that in order to break the gates further down the line, because I will need to get rid of one of my opponents as soon as possible by taking over their fort. So then of course the gate crasher upgrade will be very, very important, and also I'll need to increase the limit of units, and I'll go up to legionary as soon as possible, etc. There are so many steps, and I mean the income that you have is super limited. So you need to make as much money as possible on as short time as possible. And that's always difficult when you, only have like one base. And now they are going for D, the Macedonians. So I will take over their base, and as soon as that flags up, I'm gonna blow the horn to give me some more gold income. I'm really fortunate that purple is running around on all of the bases. The horn only lasts 5 seconds until I upgrade it to 7, and I'm not gonna go for 7 seconds unless I really feel like I have money to spare. And so far, all of my money will need to go to developing an efficient army. So of course, spearmen and legionaries will be my choices very soon, and then as soon as I have the gate crashers, I'm gonna run for the purple fort. But where will they go after they have captured that one? Most likely they will be running straight back to reclaim F. and it seems like they do. And I guess the blue will run out and try to take back this flag as soon as possible, because they are really affectionate to that flag. But first, they're running back, so it's B, C, and D that the blue are gunning for. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get much money from the B flag, because I'm not gonna compete against two computers that have 50% more income than me. I'm not gonna compete in that, because basically there's no money for me to get from it. As soon as I take it, they're gonna take it back. So I will focus on taking F and trying to maybe try to hold it. Going for spearmen now. I'm not gonna recruit any more troops because I'm not gonna waste any money on that, but I will rather just use my little group of soldiers, my little group of militia. Super cost efficient, this strategy, to just pop up some defenders to make sure they're not gonna crash your base. I was gonna say F up your base, but otherwise just running around with legionaries, not taking too many conflicts. Of course, that means that your standard is not gonna get a lot of experience, which of course sucks. But I mean, it's so expensive to keep just recruiting your army all over and over and again, especially when your opponents both have 150% income. But now it seems like purple are gonna run for the blue base, and that means that I can have a couple of moments of income from 3 flags. That's really good for me. Now, however, they made really short work of purple, so they're gonna come out any second now. Oh, look a bit anxious there, Bob. Blowing the horn immediately. So far, I'm not gonna need it for damage. I'm just gonna need the horn for increased income for my troops. Now, also getting the income, or the upgrade rather, to increase the limits of my units. So now I can have a maximum of 25 recruited units. So I think when I'm going for the full army, yeah, until purple is out of the picture, I'm not gonna erase the defenders of my fort, because I'm gonna need them, because purple is all over the place. However, now it seems like they will be running for B, or if I'm fortunate, they're running to take D from the Egyptians, and then I will have another couple of seconds with income from the B flag. And it seems like that was the case, and that's really fortunate for me, because if you look up to the left, I will basically always be a bit behind on points. I mean, I could follow their lead and just run around B, F, and D, B, F, and D, B, F, and D, always, and just try to recapture the flags as often as possible. But now they are running for the B side, and if I'm fortunate, blue is over there trying to claim it as well. So there will be a bit of a battle between them. I don't think I'm that lucky, because purple took that down really quickly. However, I think, yeah, blue is right there. So I will actually try to take D and get some income from that. And hopefully purple will be fighting blue. So far there aren't any swords under the A, which means that at least my base is not under attack yet. And that's good. And it also looked like purple got their ass handed to them by Egyptians. It's really weird though that Greek has the pyramids And the Sphinx. That's weird. Oh, they have quite the army. But yeah, now they're going to take F. And I guess any second after that, they're gonna run straight for my base. And I mean, that's cool. If they go for my base, at least I'm gonna get some good experience out of it. Because as soon as the spears start flying, I will run straight there and try to soak up as much experience as I can for my standard. And now I got some more money, so I upgrade to legionaries, and then I will be going for the gatecrasher, maybe the missiles as well, and then I'll just run straight for the fort. I will, however, need to take some more confrontations in order to get more experience for my standard, because that guy does not have a lot of buffs from the aura yet. So I need to upgrade that. And I do not get that by just throwing money at it, but I rather need to throw him at it to get him some more experience. But I do not like wasting money on battles when I know that the computer has more income than me throughout the entire game. So I will need to wait for purple to run out and try to take one of the flags, and then when their army is out of the base, I will be running straight for their fort and just try to smash down the gate as fast as humanly possible. I will really need blue to step up right now. And I really need blue to step up and take some more, give some damage to purple. Okay, now they're heading for my base. And let's see, it's currently level 1, 0 out of 110 experience. So let's see, if we stand like, if we just run around and let the defenders throw spears at them. Oh my god. Why is the standard at the very back? Okay, he has 30 out of 110, so now we're just gonna Forrest Gump it. Run around, and just hope that all of their missiles miss us. And of course we're gonna get a lot of good experience if they manage to bring down Alexander. Come on. This is such a weak strategy. But hey, it works. Oh my god. No! Okay, I'm not gonna run. If only my standard guy had been alive for like 2 more seconds. Okay. Great defense, guys. Great defense. Man, that sucks. But okay, we have a lot. I think we have all the necessary upgrades. So now we can just go balls out on legionaries. 15 is not enough. We will need to get. I will still be running around with them, though. And blue doesn't seem to be going for any flags, or maybe they're at D. If D turns gray, you know that that's where the blue army is headed. Or they have just frozen somewhere. Or they just put all of them into defenders, because they have quite a lot of defenders. I want purple's army to be as far away as possible, obviously. And I will also want... Oh, my standard is alive. That's awesome. And I'm just gonna try to get as much experience to him as possible. And you get that by killing troops, but extra, I guess, for killing standard bearer, but also their leader. Okay, so we have quite the squad of legionaries right now. We are a little over halfway into the game. It's a 30-minute map. So I will just need for... Okay, we can just see right there. Their troops are heading out to the west, which means that... I mean, this is probably as good an opportunity that we're gonna get. However, most likely, since they already have D, are they gunning for the base? Oh, they were going for my B. And now just blow the horn. Hopefully we're gonna get this gate down quickly. I wouldn't count on it though, but I will try to take as much. There we go. Now the gate is down, and hopefully we'll very soon have another fortress in our collection, and it will be the purple fortress, which means that they will not be recruiting from this one anymore. But then they'll have the opportunity to recruit from either B or F. But it doesn't seem like blue has any interest. I'm gonna kill some of my legionaries because I need to hire defenders to this base. That's good. Let's see, I don't know where the purple guys are gonna come from. I mean, they've taken, they have both B and F to recruit from. And there they are. And blue is, however, yeah, blue is losing that one. Yeah, please come try and take back your fort. Because that would just give me a bunch of great experience, and also it's gonna cost you quite a lot. Wow, they had that spear throw aim locked and loaded. Got another experience point. Gonna put that straight into the damage and attack speed bank. We are losing a bunch of our troops though, but not as many as they are, because we can recruit. And they cannot. So that was efficient, and now blue is running over to take back that base, so we will be running straight for F, and then purple will be out of the game, and then I can focus all of my energy and attention on blue. But purple somehow got an army over to B instead, and I'll need to put as much of a hurt on that squad as possible. I can only hope that they are running for a base or something like that right now. Because if they are, then we know that that army will be lost. And so far, I don't see any swords under mine. So most likely, they're over at C. If they are, they're really stupid. Yeah, fortunately for me, they are really stupid. But they are attacking the gate. If they manage to bring down the gate, that would be really good for me. However, I don't think they will be able to bring that down. Or are they? Wow, this is... Or was it just open because their army came through? I don't know. I can try sending my army in. Oh no, they did not breach the gate. Now this will be complicated because I can't recruit from F or B flags. I need to run back to either E or A to recruit. So I will be running, and it also seems like the blue player, Egypt, doesn't focus at all on attacking my bases, but rather plays very, very defensively, just running between B and D all of the time. So if I can hold this lead, it's smooth sailing for the rest of this game. Also, it doesn't seem like, I mean, if blue is not going for any of the fortresses, then it's really unnecessary for me to have a bunch of defenders. So I'm just gonna go for it right now, deleting all the defenders and just getting a buttload of legionaries. I'm gonna put all of my eggs in one basket, the standing army basket. So no defense, full out offense. If also I'm able to starve them out financially by just keep harassing them and keep taking over their flags. I mean, a fort is worth as much as a flag is, basically. So if I just run between B and D, B and D, B and D, B and D, yeah, B and D, and keep taking their flags, while also killing all of his troops, then I mean, I'm gonna starve him out quite efficiently. And then I'll just go for the fortress. This is quite the squad. And for some reason, one of the defenders are still alive. I'm not gonna... I mean, in my head, I'm not killing them. That sounds way too harsh. Let's just say that I give them early retirement. And they are so happy that they faint. And that the red that's splashing out of them is just tears of gratitude, painted red, because they ate a lot of raspberries, I guess, or something. Yeah, that's the plan that I'm gonna go with. Early retirement. Okay, here they are. I'm actually gonna try to fight this one. Because like I said, or no, they have a lot of good troops. So what happens if I just, I mean, they will be able to take the D flag really quickly. Because they sure have a lot of troops. And I mean, I can't run straight for their base because they run first back and then out. So if I run here now, most likely they're not gonna come from the back, but they're gonna run out from the fort right here. So let's see if I can just try to hide really efficiently. With my army of legionaries. If they run out, this is such a strange tactic. If they run out and try to take the flag. Okay, they saw me. Gosh dang it. No, you don't have to worry, man. Okay. This is such a waste of troops. And also, my standard kind of died. No, actually, he's not dead yet. I will make this expensive for you, my man. Gotta level up. Oh my god, I just took one to the neck. Come on. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that shot. Okay, and I'm dead. So I might as well go back and start recruiting from the beginning. But hey, I think this might be a good strategy. Just keep attacking them. Now they're coming out to take that flag though. And that means that I will be recruiting fully. Not enough gold. Wow, I didn't think I'd see that day. And as soon as they run back, I will be taking D and then run from behind and take B. We only have like 4 minutes left, but we are in the lead. Wow, I thought I only had 2.5 thousand points. But so far, I mean, I'm not that worried that I would lose this one. It's just such a relief to be playing a map without any catapults. I mean, it's such a relief. Without constantly having to check for catapults. I mean, in some way I must be kind of grateful because of those maps, because they taught me how to be more efficient with my money and my troops in this game. Because it was the catapults that taught me that I only had to run around with like a standard carrier, standard bearer, and like 3 troops, and always go for the cheapest ones until I can afford a proper army of the more expensive ones. Because everything besides that is just a waste of money basically. And when you play computers that have 50% more income than me, then you really need to look after your finances efficiently. I really want to see if there... Oh my god, am I... Yeah, I'm running straight into a dead end right now. But let's see if we can make a proper ambush for them right here. Here they'll come very soon. Or maybe not. Yeah, here they come. I really hope that they're just gonna run past us. We can blast them in the back. Yeah, they're not gonna go for it though. Hello. Need to bring down that standard as soon as possible. Yeah, there we go. Didn't lose that many troops, but they lost a lot of really expensive troops. But oh my god, they are filling up so bad with defenders. I mean, defeating that fort is gonna be quite the endeavor. We need to be, I mean, raining down with pilas on them. Hopefully, remove as many of the defenders as possible, because I think we need at least 2 volleys of pilas to kill a unit. So, I mean, they can eradicate our entire army. Yeah, we only have 1 minute left. I don't think we're gonna be able to capture that, to capture the fort. However, I am in the lead, and I want the ending to be magnificent. Even if it results in the certain death of all of us, I will not want it to be a boring last part of the episode. Well, we did launch a couple of hits, that's good. And I died, but wow, it was a beautiful attack, beautiful attempt. And we're gonna go out with a bunch of legionaries and a pretty clear victory. It really bugs me, of course, that I wasn't able to take down the fort, but if you look at the net worth of the blue team, they were always ahead of me. I tried to keep it even, but they were too far ahead already in the beginning. It just kept rolling on them financially. If you look at the hires, I mean, Blue and I hired more than Blue. So look at all that gold that didn't go into basically any deaths. They didn't fully recruit any troops. So they had quite the war chest financially. Of course, Purple, they took a lot more hits than we did, obviously, but they also healed a lot more. But it was a fun map. The first map I played that been released in the latest patch, the Battle of the Nile. Super excited that there weren't any catapults, and overall just a fun map to play. You really needed to be fast though, and you need to be really careful with what you spent your money on, because it wasn't like I had at any time a war chest of like 2,000-3,000 gold, but I always had like, this is the amount of hires I had, and it was all basically that I could afford throughout the game. So I couldn't afford to throw any more troops in it. But yeah, it was still a really interesting game, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you liked the video, please feel free to leave a like. If you have any tips or tricks on how to improve my game on Shieldwall, feel free to comment, and I'll see you in the next one.